Welcome to Season 1 of the Online Fantasy Draft League that I'm hosting on Madden 25. If you guys are interested in joining, please check out the link down below in the description to the Discord. Today's match is going up against a user who's the Eagles. He's currently 0-2 as he lost to the CPU in his first two matches. I'm 2-0 so far of the season, but you can never judge a book by its cover. Win-loss ratio never truly go off the win-loss ratio because every match is different, and today's match is going to showcase that. So having a little bit of a scouting report of Eagles, so you guys see a team meeting right here with my team. They was suggesting that we need to stop the short passing because the Eagles is very good at short passing and not very good at deep passing. That's their weakness, and that's what we was trying to make a game plan around, especially on our defensive side, try to make them throw deep passes and more so get more picks off that way instead of having them, dominate us with the short passing game. Now, I did not show what dev traits I was going to be getting for this game. I had to complete certain goals for my right end to get sacks to boost up his dev trait. As for my running back, which are both young players, for the running back I had to get at least like 125 in total between reception and rushing yards, and that was able to get his dev trade up. But based off the game plan heading into this game, I was not expecting what the outcome was going to be. Fortunately, I wasn't able to get those two dev traits up because the game plan totally switched. So starting out this game, I started off very strong, right? Now I got speedsters at receivers, so I was able to blow by his DBs very easily, and he made some user mistakes on his offensive end, but he did not give up fighting throughout this game because he eventually ends up coming back. He found a little groove, so he started to play towards his style, which was, pretty much 3 to 5 yard check down passes, run a little bit then and there with C-Mac, which I literally could not stop, and he got on the roll with it. Based off the play rec and zone coverage by my poor linebackers, which I just got speed off of, it goes to showcase that those ratings do matter because, man, he was doing some passes, for example, he done like this slant streak at the seam, and it would like mess up my linebacker in zone, and he would throw to the side that I wasn't guarding, and I'm still not the best at switch sticking. Also, when he hiked the ball, the D-pad is also part of the switch stick mechanic, and that threw me completely off because when I audible and just and he hiked the ball, I'm flipping to a guy clear across the field, so that messed up a lot of user mistakes where I should have had easy picks because, he was throwing check down passes, but I don't know, it was just tough to stop. So he ends up coming all the way back. I end up trying to go for it on a 4th and 1 play instead of kicking the field goal, and that was kind of a devastating point because he was able to get downfield and, tie up the game and have a possible chance to win this game. As right here, I end up scoring quickly. He has a chance to get downfield, but because he's better off making dump-off passes, I know for a fact that he couldn't really complete deep passes. And, that scouting report that, I looked at before the game, even with that team meeting, was very accurate, and that's pretty wild. So because of that, I was able to barely win this game against the 0-2, which is now 0-3 Eagles. So, hell of a match by the Eagles user, able to stay in there, fight his way back. Like I said, he got rolling, he got his game plan, he stuck to what he's good at and what the scouting report said, and it showcased. I'm kind of shocked how accurate that was. And like I said, it threw off my whole game plan heading to this because I wanted to complete, those two players to get their dev traits boosted, but because my opponent was throwing short passes, I couldn't get any pressure, any sacks, and then just the fact that he used my running back a lot and either had somebody in zone coverage to play against him, I couldn't really, get the total yards that I wanted for him to boost up his dev trait as well. He had a great defensive line, and I couldn't really run the ball. Now, of course, when I done the fantasy draft, I got players based off, passing for my offensive line. I got, 85 or 88 and up offensive linemen, so I made sure I got my offensive lineman that I needed. But as far as running, I wasn't expecting to run that much. with this scheme and team. So based off pass blockers, so that's why I couldn't really run against him. He has, a great overall defensive lineman. But yeah, shout out to Eagles, man. He has a long way to go throughout the season. Even though he's on 3, he may turn around anytime, probably next week or so. But he keeps doing what he's doing. He's going to be a problem heading into the rest of the season. And, just build upon his young players that he has. That's why, man, these fantasy draft leagues, just franchise leagues in general, is so interesting to play in. Now, I need to start scouting the teams that I'm about to play so I can see who they have and their strong points, because not only that, but, from just the regular scouting report, it's very, very accurate. But it all goes based off game plan. Like I said, I was coming to this game with mentality trying to get these 2 young players that I have on my team, dev traits up, and unfortunately I couldn't get it, so I had to change my whole game plan and then adapt to what his was. So that's a very challenging thing to do, is trying to do your main goals for the game and then also win on top of that, and then, adapt to the scouting report. So it's pretty wild with the franchise leagues. So that's why I suggest you guys to join it. So if you guys are interested, once again, check out the link down below in the description to the Discord. We only got a few players as well with College Football 25, but, I'm looking forward to more players joining in. Like I said, since this video is released, we're currently in Season 1, week number 3, and, many more content to come because we're lasting multiple seasons. Till next time, I'll see you guys later. Let me know what you guys think down below in the comments, and I'm out. Peace.